I am Vicky-Lyn Fleary. I am co-director of the production team and I'm service producer. So I started in the summer of 2019. I kind of just got my toes, a little wet and wasn't sure, and I came in and I came out. Yeah, went through the COVID with LoveQuest and then kind of started to get really rooted at Bez. Yeah, at Bez. So my best friend at the time knew I grew up in the church, but I hadn't been going to church. So he's like, come to church. And I'm like, I don't want to go to church. And I think it was hard to transition to go to church because I grew up Seventh-day Adventist. So he wouldn't give up. So I was like, let me just check it out. So me and Zaire, the youngest, we went and I was smitten. Part of it was everybody had a shoe game going on, so that definitely helped. I just felt like the minute I went up the stairs, I remember my best friend at the time was greeting with Deacon Roger, and it was the best welcoming feeling ever. It was amazing. And the music, I'm a music head, so the music, I just melted. The music was amazing. It helped that I knew the worship songs, and yeah, I was sold from day one. I think I had to lay down the fact that it's not about religion and it was about your relationship with God. So seeing the family aspect of LoveQuest and the way they build their relationship with God, I felt like growing up, my parents grew up Seventh-day Adventist, so I was born into it. And I still didn't feel that connection. All the years that I grew up in the church, I served all through Seventh-day Adventist church. And I still love that religion. It's what made me know who God was. I raised my kids in a Seventh-day Adventist church, so I love it. But I felt not supported by Seventh-day Adventist church. When getting pregnant with my oldest in the Seventh-day Adventist church, they rejected me. So they asked me, when they found out I was pregnant, they asked me to leave the church, which I did. But I just felt that I didn't belong and I couldn't serve anymore. And serving is my joy. It's my passion. It's what I feel I'm called to do. So not being able to serve anymore because of my situation made me feel like I didn't belong. Before it was, I feel like my positivity and my surrendering to God, that I'm able to get through those things where I felt like I couldn't go another day. And I would be like, God, what are you doing to me? Haven't you given me enough? And my mom's always like, God doesn't give you more than you could bear. And I was like, huh? You think I could bear more than this kind of thing? But I definitely have, I have more faith, for sure. I had all these amazing relationships and friendships before I became a mom. And then once I became a young mom, all my friends had another life. They were clubbing and they were hanging out, and I had to be home and be a mom. So when I got here, there was just this love, this big bubble of love that just pulled you in. And so when I wasn't here, I felt that void. There was definitely a void, and I felt really lonely. And I was like, let me just go to church. Let me just sneak back in there every now and then. And even the minute it was get your love fix, man. I was like, deuces. And I would run to my car and be home. But I was filled enough for the time. PT preached a sermon about butterflies. And that's my new thing. Even got a tattoo of a butterfly. Sorry, won't tell my mom. And that relates to me so much, just how a butterfly becomes a butterfly. And that was me when I started here, for sure, just a little caterpillar doing its thing. But being able to grow and get these beautiful colors and get my wings and fly. I'm still on the ground getting ready to take off because LoveQuest is growing and building, and we're learning how to do all these amazing, wonderful things. But yeah, LoveQuest has taught me that no matter what my circumstances are, that I could still lead and be a child of God, because I never thought that was possible. So it doesn't matter that I have 4 kids and I'm not married and I had this past, that I could take that story and share my testimony. And so coming here, LoveQuest just welcomed me. They didn't really care. They didn't really care what the story was. My story slowly comes out as, I share my testimony, or someone has a situation that's similar and I share it. But normally people just judge a book from its cover, but no one judged me when I walked in the doors here, and no one ever has. And as life challenges me and it takes its courses, there's things that make me feel like I shouldn't belong, and I do. Like, there's always someone holding me accountable, be like, great, that happened, how do we transition? This is happening in your family? Great. Tell them to come here, we're here for them. Like, what do we need to do for them? Tell them we love them. Someone will send them a text, or, you know, PT will be like, tell the kids I'm looking for them. Like, there's always some sign to be like, you're always welcome here. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey, but love is here at home. If I were to describe it in one word, it will be metamorphosis. Did I say that right? Okay. Amazing.